You're longing for a person who hurt you, and you're angry at yourself because you feel that way. And everybody around you has an opinion, and none of those opinions are helping at all. The struggle is real. You know what? You can love somebody and hate them at the same time. And if you are going through that stage, then you have to find a way to get through it. It's tricky. Missing somebody is part of a relationship ending. It's part of the suffering of letting go of something that was really important. That relationship, for however long it went on for, was good. Otherwise, you wouldn't have stayed. They wouldn't have stayed. So when it ends, we miss all of the things that were good. We miss being held. We miss having somebody there to comfort us. We miss somebody we can share a laugh with and share experiences with. We miss the familiarity. We might even miss the history, you know, our kids, our family, their family. There are things that are lost when a relationship ends. And so it's not as simple as going, okay, the relationship's over, I have no feelings at all. You know, if we were in that relationship and we cared, and they were with us and they stayed, then they cared too. So we may still want them. We may still want parts of what we had. So when we ask ourselves, why do I still want this person after what they've done to me? Well, because there's more than just what they just did to you. You might be mad at yourself. You might be mad at them. You might be mad at the world. It might feel like your entire world is shattered to bits. You know, you're scared. You're worried about the future. You're lonely. You want things to be different. You want familiarity. You know, the habits that help us kind of keep the glue of our lives together. You know, if you've been with somebody for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, then you have a lot of habits, a lot of stuff that is predictable and you know what to expect. And when that's gone, it can be really frightening. So we long for them and we may just be crazy as hell with them. But in addition to that, maybe we're sitting with ourselves going, why did this happen? You know, why have they gone? Maybe we feel embarrassed, you know, what are people going to think? Or ashamed, oh my God, something happened and I don't know what it was. Maybe we're angry at ourselves, you know, telling ourselves, oh gosh, if I hadn't said that or done that, maybe they'd stay. You know, a critic might be telling us, you know, you stopped paying attention, or you weren't there when they needed you, or you didn't listen to what they wanted. And the whispers get louder and louder and louder. And we start to turn it on ourselves, you know, what's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? After everything that has gone on in my life, you know, I want this person who has wounded me to my core. What is wrong with me? Why do I still want this person after everything that's happened? And so now we blame ourselves, right? Now we're mad at ourselves because we still want them. And it's not logical. And everybody around us can't quite understand. Everybody has a bloody opinion, everybody. And they want to share it with you. You know, go burn his stuff. You know, out him online, tell everybody what he's done. Tell the kids what really happened, tell them everything, give them all the details. You know, or, you know, why don't you get yourself all tarted up, look gorgeous, and go out there and do whatever you want. Other people, you know, get and date again, make you feel better. It'll make you feel so much better. Or others, you know, oh, you're so strong though. You know, you don't need anybody. So with everybody with opinions about how you should be coping, what you should be feeling, how you should move on, it's overwhelming. It can be way too much. And you might try some of the stuff that people are suggesting. I really encourage you to put a pause on doing anything that's out of character for you. Because in this moment you're hurting. And doing something out of character for yourself right now is probably going to hurt you in the long run. People are quite well-meaning. They do want to help you. They want you to stop being in pain. They want to be a support for you. But some of them may not have the first clue how to do that. They may not know what you really want and need right now. They may have no experience, or they might be coming from their own experience, which is not necessarily good. You know, when we want somebody, that can feel, especially somebody who's hurt us, we can tell ourselves a story that there's something wrong with us, but that's not true. The longing is really normal. It's real. You don't have to start analysing it and giving it meaning when it doesn't need to have meaning at all. Do you know what I mean? There's enough going on already. Your brain is struggling to make sense of something. Like I said, 10, 20, 30, 40 years with somebody, your brain is trying to go, now what? How do I move forward with this? And when we're hurt, we really want familiarity. We want the things that soothe us, and generally that is our partner. So to get through all of this, we have to remind ourselves that everything that is going on right now, as crazy as it feels, as weird as it is is perfectly okay. It's part of the process of grieving, of letting go, and moving to a space where you can pack things up quite neatly psychologically and put them away and start to move forward. But it is a process. And grief is love with nowhere to go. So when we grieve a relationship, it's that the love is still sitting there and we can't give it to the person we want to give it to. The love just doesn't stop because the relationship did. And so we're going to have to take some time to adjust to the new situation, to lean into this unpredictable place we're at. The best thing you can do right here, right now, is literally get into the right here, right now, Listen to what internally you need. Look after yourself. Be kind to yourself. Make sure that you're getting some sleep and you're having a little walk and just getting some fresh air. Make sure that you are doing kind things for yourself. Imagine, what would I say or do if this was my BFF? What would I do if she came to me and she was going through this? What would I want to do for her? And then start doing those things for yourselves. It's going to take time, and that's a shit. Most people do not want to hear it's going to take time. And when I say it's going to take time, people say, well, how long? How long? Well, as long as it takes, that's how long it's going to take. So you have to remember every day that this is another day, and this is another day amongst many other days, and slowly but surely it will hurt less and less. But in the meantime, we have to just know that this is the process. If it was a 10-year, 20-year, 30-year, 40-year relationship, then we have to understand that that's a lot of processing to do. If you struggle with a relationship ending and wondering, how do I navigate this time? How do I manage this time? How do I take care of myself during this time? When everything is upside down, when your world is completely on its head, then come back to the basics. Try and get some rest. Try and get some exercise. Try and eat something nutritious and healthy for you. Hang out with people you care about and who don't expect you to do anything except for just be yourself, and give yourself plenty of grace. That may seem like right now like it's a lot to ask of you. If you struggle and you're going through this painful time, please do subscribe to my channel. I do regular Q&A sessions, live Q&A sessions, and you're welcome to come along and ask me questions if you'd like to. YouTube can be quite private. You can just watch and listen, or you can ask and just set up an account so that you can ask questions privately. I want you to know that you're not on your own. I run a workshop called Heartbreak to Healing a couple of times a year. And in that workshop, I literally get thousands and thousands and thousands of women from around the world who are going through what you're going through. Hang in there, lovely. I promise you, with time, it will get better. And if you are needing a bit of help, pop a comment in for me. Let me know what's going on. I have lots of free resources. I might be able to send something through to you. Take care, my love. Bye.